good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Just an unplanned stream I thought I'd do, looking at some of the MS-DOS arcade conversions over the years. Nothing planned, I thought I'd do a bit of streaming, play some old PC stuff, which is one of my favourite systems as well. So, let's have a look. Good evening, music man. Oh, that's a bit bright, that light, isn't it? Flipping out. Let's go back. Okay. Just thought I'd play a few PC games. Got nothing else to do, so it's been really warm today, hasn't it? It's been red hot. It's only going to get warmer as well, apparently. So, looking forward to that. So, without further ado, let's look at Outrun. Some of these games I've never played, so they could be shocking. Davidosi. So, do we want Outrun with female announcer or Outrun with male announcer? Let's have the male announcer. Choose Tandy, 16 colour, option 2. Press any key to continue. Oh, this takes me right back to the day of PC stuff. Let's go for EGA, VGA. I used to have actually a CJ286 at one point.
Sega Computer Software presents
That's what the voice
Outrun.
Oh, we don't seem to have a screen. Is it not working? Let's come out of that. That doesn't look like it seems to be working right. Does that one play right? It has been installed, I'm sure it has. Let's have a look. Oh, we'll go for this one, see if this one would like to install a game. Yes. Yes. No. Let's try Turbo out. That's better. Got the actual screen this time. The MIDI music of the PC as well over the Amiga. Excuse the keyboard, it's going to be interesting. Having to use the cursor keys. Oh, bloody hell. Slidey. Oh, we got turbos on this as well. That's a bit like Chase HQ. At least the sprites are quite colourful. It's a bit of a low down angle though compared to... Obviously back in the day in the 90s, the PC was a bit behind the Amiga and the Atari ST. Not so much the Atari ST, but definitely the Amiga with... It was only till the late 90s, 95 onwards, that it started to become its own powerhouse. But most of the games we'll be looking at will be before then anyway. Oh dear. The temperature thing is. You don't seem to get that much of a feeling of speed on this either. The roads, there's that many cars on the road, it's impossible to get past them. game over? Oh, I'm not doing very good at this. That's enough of that one. Come out of that. What other things were they out in there? If anybody's got any suggestions. What's that? Why is that not on? Wait there a second. We seem to have a problem with the joystick. Is that in? That's better. So if I come out of that. There's no exit. There's no. Still the hunchbox we need to launch. Exodus is an excellent package if you haven't got it. It's got 7,000 DOS games on. It's really easy to use and install. It's all set up for you. Let's see what Sega games is. Arcades. Afterburner. Never played this on the PC. So what do we want? CGA is not recognising the command. So let's go for VGA. We'll try and make it as close as we can. 1989. Oh dear. Let me turn this sound down a minute. I'm going to be deaf otherwise. Start that again. Yeah. It's so slow. Planes 4. What's missiles? Oh, that's missiles enter. The sound is terrible. Can you do this? Why is there no sound effects? I don't suppose it could do sound effects as good as the Amiga. Oh, I'll be shut down. Am I shut down now? Sound effects are terrible. Their music's terrible. Oh, what about just that's a really good smooth change and it just stops. Supposed to be blackbirds or some kind of plane. Oh, I've got some missiles again now. It's terrible scrolling. There's not even any. It doesn't even look like you're moving when you look at the planes. Just for £1,000 machine back in the day playing this. Terrible how it changes. What say, that helicopters, yeah, they look like UFOs. Don't look like aliens. Shocking. I would say the 64 version is better than this. Absolutely terrible. Can I configure that and install it? Yes. Oh dear. Frogger 2. Let's have a look at that. Oh god, this is CGA. Control Alt exit to dots. Press any key to continue. 2. Move joystick all the way forward and press the left. Move joystick, leave it all the way back and to the right. God. So 1 for 1 player. Spacebar to continue. Jesus, where am I? Oh, you have to get across without. So you're underwater on this one. This is slightly different to the normal one. Oh god, you have to get onto the things and then go up further. Oh, so what's going on? Where am I? Oh, here. I saw the hippos go. That was difficult. It's different to the original, that's for sure. Good job it only uses 4 colours. What's that circle? Oh, is that it? Is he safe? Oh, so you can collect the bubbles. So if you jump on the log, you have to go over the top. That's it. What? What just happened then? Oh dear, flipping heck. What is going on? Yeah, definitely early 80s game this on the PC. So got the basic sound. So if I get all the frogs in there, hopefully I should oh, I jumped on it, so I've got to go across now again. wonder if you have to do get all the frogs in there then, and get a guy on a frog on the. That was close. Now what? Because they've got frogs in all the logs. Oh, the duck got me, or the geese, or whatever it is. Oh, flipping heck, I'm. Game over. Dear me, that's not a bad game for the early 80s, I suppose. What you'd come to expect of the PC. So, Golden Axe, that's another game. We'll have a look at that one in a second. So I'm going to install that. So, configure, uninstall, yes. Again, this is a game I've never played on the PC, so I've got no idea what Golden Axe is like. I could imagine it being quite bad, seeing as it's quite early. Here we go. Let's go for 4. Typical MIDI music again, because we didn't have mod capability. Well, it did have mod capability because there was a mod player called S3M that you could use, but I don't think it ever utilised it that much. Oh, it's got actual real password stuff on it, so I can't play it. That's a classic. Oh. That's good. Well, you can't play a game because it's got password protected. You haven't got the manual. I thought they might have hacked it, but obviously not. Oh. Where have we got up here? We got the original Street Fighter. Let's have a go on that. Capcom presents Micro Talent. Oh god, look at it. Yes, it's a bit colourful. Ryu versus Birdie. Who the hell's Birdie? Oh dear. Like someone off this Commodore. Well, that was too quick. He just beat me in. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of these games were built. Look at the speed of the timer. So it's obviously not because it was built for a slower processor speed that it just doesn't work, even on the emulation, even on DOSBox, because it's running at such a fast speed. Obviously, it was never made to play it that fast. Street Fighter 2, because that was a bit later. Now this can't be any worse than the Amiga version, surely. You would hope. Oh, at least we've got sound blast capabilities. Again, it's using MIDI, not mod. Collaborate the joystick. With all the options you've got on here, it's unbelievable. Sound test. Oh, you're joking. What? What? I'm gonna have to get all the manuals for these so I can play them. Unbelievable. No Super Sprint or Championship Sprint then came out, alright. No. What other racing games are they? Power Drift came out for it. No. Oh, it did. To Activision. $1988, so it's even earlier than the last one we played, the Outrun. Which course shall we go with? Let's go with beach.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, look at that. It's not that speed. The road's a bit pants. Ooh. Not many enemies either on the. Quite an easy course actually. Excuse me. And then crashed off. Second, he must be in first place then. Oh, I just beat him to the line.
Congratulations. 3, 2, 1, go!
You don't get the feeling of the hills like you did on the actual arcade game. It's just like it's flat. It doesn't seem to do the sprites very good of the hills. And that looks like static on a TV, a black and white TV, the road. Smooth enough, but you would expect it, wouldn't you? Because I think DOSBox will be emulating a later, like a Pentium 2 or something, probably Pentium 1. So on a 486 this would run a lot slower, I would imagine. Again, the engine noise is quite annoying.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Three,
Oh,
two,
gone dark.
one.
Night time.
Go.
They look like giant pineapples, the trees. The other ones. They look like some sort of space harrier. The feeling of the hill doesn't really come across in this game as it does on the arcade. That was the whole point of Power Drift. It was like up and down, you got that feeling of drifting. You don't get that feeling of drifting at all in here. Oh, we went to the end of cliff. Not cliff, road. And the other drivers seem few and far between. You either get them all at once or none at all.
Congratulations. Three, two, one, go.
You just seem to drive through the cars as well. You don't see the collision detection doesn't seem to be that on point. It's a short track. I actually hit him. I think it's probably something to do with the emulation here, because you wouldn't just hit drive through. Well, I'm assuming you just wouldn't drive through them. It gives you a good idea of what the game is like.
Congratulations. 3,
So last
2,
course.
1, go!
The only one that gives you a slight bit of feeling of like you're going up across, but the car isn't moving up, it just stays the same. It's like a sprite just put on the screen. That's what it feels like. And the road's moving around you, which I suppose is what most sprite-based games are like, but at least you get that feeling of movement in other games. In space at this rate, if you keep going any higher.
Congratulations.
I must have get on the podium surely with that.
Bonus track. 3,
Oh, way up.
2, 1, go!
A bonus track on a motorbike. Is this like the arcade? Because I never got this far in the arcade. Oh. I wonder if they've used a sprite from Super Hang-On or Hang-On. There was a game on the Amiga that came with one of the 10 packs when you bought it called Driving Force, which was a bit of a rip-off of Power Drift, and you could be lorries and things, if I remember rightly. Difficult steer. Bike anyway. The engine noise does you in after a while. It's just high pitched noise.
Congratulations.
Oh, just got on the podium.
High score.
High score. Do I have to go all the way around that way to get to that? So where did I finish then? Oh, second. I didn't finish first. So let's close that. There's information about each game as well at the side, which is pretty good. It's interesting. I wonder why, if it tells you the. see what else we've got. Another game that was really pretty good on this. It's a bit later on in the arcades, but Mortal Kombat. Let's go for Mortal Kombat 2. Can I install that? Yes. So it runs off CD, but it was still DOS version. It might take a few seconds to install. But it was a good game. Would you like to enable aspect ratio? Yes. Full screen. No. See if this will work. 1993. It's just about the time when the PC started to get better than the Amiga at games. Facing execution for his failure and the apparent death of Goro, Sung convinces Shire Khan something or other. I remember going to play this in the arcades and having to queue up and putting your 50p on it to get your turn. Now if I can just get the joystick to work. Difficulty easy. Detail. Owning a PC, can he change the detail? Who shall we be? Liu Kang. Look at the buttons are. Oh, at least you got the blood in it. Oh. Oh. That was the one, wasn't it, where you went back? That was the arcade cheesy. Oh. Oh no. You get. Oh. Into the fiery acid he goes. Shang Tsung, not Shang Tsung, Raiden. How did you change it? There was, I think the stupid thing was to change the buttons, you had to press spacebar or something to go from punch to kick. That was the only problem because it would only allow 4 buttons. Shame because the parallax scrolling's there and everything. It was the controls that let it down. Gruesome. I wonder what the keys were. See if we can. 4-button joystick. Up. No, I don't want the. That's the keys, isn't it? How you could play a game on joystick and keys, God only knows. That's please, one of your buttons is block or a block. Get off me. Block him. It's rock hard as well. This is on easy, bear in mind as well. Yep. Okay, it's slaughtered here, literally. Getting hammered. Nice game, but impossible to play. Now, I don't think... How do I come out of it? Exit and save. Install that. When did that one come out? Mortal Kombat 1. 25th of the 5th, 1994. And that was... So did Mortal Kombat 1 come out before? That can't be right then. So that came out before it, didn't it? Not too sure about them. What days it says they came out. There's Robocop on there. Oh my god. Ocean Software one. Oh, there's a Data East one. Let's look at the Ocean Software one. Oh my god, this ain't looking good already. Oh Jesus. What the? You have to point where you want the gun to fire and just get shot at. Oh dear, this is shocking. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, we'll move on from this one. Try the other one. So what's Data East? EGA, so we still only got EGA choices. It doesn't look much better than the other one, to be honest. In the year 2000, all Detroit has been taken over by crime. Oh, the days. Oh. Not too bad. Better than the other one, that's for sure. Was that power pill? trying to do the music, I suppose. Oh jeez. It looks better, I don't know how it plays better. I wonder why it was so difficult for them to make games in them days on the PC, because it was, I suppose it was the graphics in it, weren't it? They just weren't, didn't have the, like the Amiga had its special chips and stuff. Oh, here comes Ed 209. Well, where am I supposed to be shooting him? Yeah, but where am I supposed to... where am I? Shoot him in the head. He's dead. He's still firing at me even though he's dead. Wow, 100 points. A disturbance in the ghetto. Oh, I can't get her. Oh dear, it's been shot. It's like Jason. I have to go into there. Alright, to knock it down. Oh, it's actually going down. Jeez. Shoot up. I think that's it. Well, one life left. So some of them you have to shoot them off. Oh well. Oh come on. You can't get the... oh, he's killed me because you can't get them. Hi Andy, okay. Yeah. Like I say, you've got to remember that the Amiga was ahead of its game for the PC for the early 90s. That's why a lot of these games look terrible on the PC. Just in the garden. It's right nice night for the garden though. It's really warm, isn't it? This is the Day 3 version of Robocop. We did look at the ocean one, but it's shocking. Right. Let's... just trying to think what... There's lots of arcade games, isn't there? Let's see what it comes up if we just put arcade in. APB, I remember that as well. Bobble. Let's see what that looks like on the PC, on the early PC. Let's have ad lib. One player. Oh god. Forgot you got to remap the keyboard up. Wait a minute, that's not going to be right. No. So. What? No. Left up. No. Right up. Oh, it's doing ready and I can't play with them. Let's try it again and see if... Don't want to remap the keyboard this time. Home? Bloody hell, why would you want home as... Oh, it's using them keys. Chuffy now. That's going to be good. Fire insert. Remap them. So I want left up, that. Left, right. We'll have spacebar as fire. Operation Wolf and Mactomania. It's actually pretty smooth. Oh, sugar. Pretty smooth controls. For the PC. I suppose it's a pretty simple game though, for it to handle. What's that thing? I am hurrying up. Oh. Such an addictive game, but so simple. Whoever thought of it. Making me arm ache. I'm playing it on keyboard. You forget how irritated it was. Kids these days couldn't imagine you had to play something on the keyboard. He's gonna escape. I knew we were gonna escape. Get me ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Whee. Oh dear. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. From current level. What's it? Bubble Bobble on VC. That's not a bad conversion actually. It's not too bad. Close that down. Oh, don't want to I want to uninstall it. That's it. Cisco Heat. Oh God, that can't be that. That can't be much good on this, surely. That was another good arcade in the arcades, but the conversions were shocking. They didn't make one decent conversion of it, not even on the Amiga or anything. So I'm not holding out much hope for this internal speaker. Oh my God. PC joystick. For Adlib. 1991. Oh, why have we got like it in a box? Let's change gear. Oh, that's it. It weren't a bad game on the arcades. It was a pretty good game on the arcade actually. It was just never. It was never going to be a good conversion, never, because the systems couldn't handle the way they cut the game. Yeah, it's smooth. It's just really slow. And it's in a box, so it's like half the size, isn't it? The screen size. You don't get that feeling of movement on it, unfortunately. The sharp turns. Why has it stopped, you see? Oh dear. Like the Amstrad, yeah. That was the whole point of the game, the turns, but they couldn't get it right because it were virtually impossible. Like they had to stop, and then oh, it was exactly the same on the Amiga. You just couldn't do it. It was impossible. Game over. Out of time. Never mind. It went to bad effort, I suppose. You see, in '91, I just got the Amiga, so this. Close that down. I thought that was Circus Charlie, then it's Circus Game, though. I was just about to say, I didn't think Circus Charlie came out on the. No. You'd have laughed earlier on, Andy. We put Golden Axe on, but unfortunately they've put it on here, but it needs the actual code from the page 50, but I couldn't have it. Scuppered. I wonder if that's on here. I'll say Iron Man Stewarts off-road racing on, but I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Iron Man Stewarts. I wonder if this is any better than the others we've seen this so far. Like flood on the Amiga. Oh, we've got VGA, so it might be. Oh, at least we've got colour on this one. Federation Against Software Theft, fast. Oh, at least we've got colour this time. Still push forward though, which I hate in game. Oh bloody hell, it's so annoying sometimes this game. The collision detection of the walls is shocking. Oh, nearly. It's not too bad actually, it's not too bad. The Atari Lynx version, I'll have to play that, is the worst by a country mile. Yeah, it's not a bad version. It's the best one we've had this so far in this series of playing it. Obviously, on Sunday we're looking at the Amstrad arcade conversion, so it's yeah, we've already seen the Spectrum and the C64 version. Oh, so annoying. Oh, he beat me. Is it the one of most expensive carts as well to get hold of? Yes, I do want to exit to Doth. What we got in here then? Double Dragon. Never Ending Story 2. We tried Outrun, which was shocking. Pole Position. I wonder when did that come out then? 1988. I wonder what that's like. Oh my good night. Yep. Oh dear. This is obviously CG. It's got to be CGA this. It's not even EJ, is it? Oh, exactly. See, this is how far behind the PC was in gaming terms in '88 compared to the Amiga and stuff. It was just classed as a business machine, you see. It weren't a gaming machine. It weren't till mid-90s that it started to change with the advent of 3D games, and that's when it started to take off with the then glad it's fast. I'm in low, but I don't know what to change it to high is. Of course. It's like a Nokia game. What's changed to a higher gear? Not going to be Windows because there weren't such thing as a Windows key then. Who knows? When we're out of time anyway. Yeah, game over. Game over, thank God for that. F9 to define keys. Press a gear for gear change, Z. Steer right, steer left, brake, accelerate. Right, let's try again. So what's start then? F1 to start. Right, we might see if we can get qualified this time. It's because as well, I suppose, in them days the monitors that came with them in '88 were CGA anyway. So most are green monitors. Oh, we actually got another car on it this time. Oh, good night. Pole position, not pole position, the one where you've got two players, pit stop 2, is better on the C64 than this is. Oh, it's impossible to steer. Yeah, we're coming out of that. We gave it a chance, but it was rubbish. Quicks is there. Raiden, is that the shoot 'em up? Let's see what that's like. Oh, it's on CD, so it might be not too bad. It's unzipping it. Inflating. Arcade Perfect, yeah. I don't think it was Arcade Perfect. Oh, don't tell me I've got to. Oh, I'm going to say, I thought we were going to get stuck kicked out again. Why is it listing the Amiga code? Where's the keyboard controls? What's fire? Oh, what's fire? I need to know what fire is. Do we not have a fire? Can't be empty, surely. That's a special weapon, isn't it? Yeah, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was music's not bad. Oh my god, Simpsons the arcade game. This might be bad. What year was it? 91. Here we go. Yo, man. The effects of the eyes makes me chuckle. Konami. Can I use keyboard? Oh, no mouse. If I knew what the... Oh, that's paused it. Downtown Springfield. Oh, it's not that bad actually. Graphics aren't too bad. Oh, can you go in there? Huh. Better than the C64 version, yeah, just slightly. It's not too bad, is it? It's not emulating MAME or anything. This is actually played on the PC, so it was the PC version. Oh, you can. Oh, you can even interact with the. Oh. Pretty close to the arcade obviously the graphics on the arcade are better, but it's fairly loyal to the way the arcade plays. I wonder why they never brought it out for the Amiga. Oh, I think it was to do with licensing rights. Actually, I was watching something the other day. They were saying it was to do with licensing rights. I think that's why it came out on the C64 and the PC, because the rights to that hadn't been bought. Hooray! Who's that in the background in the balloon? Bye, Maggie. Blow up your balloon to go to Maggie. I didn't blow my balloon up quick enough, obviously. Bit difficult on the keyboard. Love the bonus level. Missed him completely. Did you get the dog? Yeah, mate, it's his last game anyway. I only came on. I wasn't even planning to come on, to be honest. I just thought I might as well come on, 'cause I've got nothing else to do. So the actual next planned stream is Sunday. Is when I'm going to look at the Amstrad CPC 464 arcade conversions. Follow with the series we've been doing every week, every live stream. No, well, to be honest, I didn't plan it. I just thought, oh, I'll just come on for half an hour or so, just play some PC stuff, see what it's like. Right. Do you want to exit? Yes, I do. Thank you, those who've watched and commented. Thank you, anybody else who's watched. It was just an unplanned look at some PC conversions, arcade conversions. I'm sure I'll look at some more of these if I get time. And like I say, don't forget on Sunday, it's the next in the series, which is looking at the Amstrad arcade conversions. I didn't have an Amstrad, so a lot of those games will be new, first time playing them. So, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Have a good rest of the weekend. Enjoy the sun, and hopefully see you on a Sunday.